All right, today we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden magic that makes all your favorite apps and websites, actually work. We're talking about the backend. I mean, think about it. You've done it 1,000 times, right? You type in your username, your password, you hit that big login button, and boom, you're in. But have you ever stopped to wonder what actually happens in that split second? Where does that info go? And how does the app know it's really you? Well, that's the exact mystery we're going to unravel today. Okay, so the easiest way to wrap your head around this is to think of it like a restaurant. Seriously. The part you see, the cool decor, the menus, the friendly waiter taking your order, that's what we call the front end. It's everything you interact with. But where does the real magic happen? The kitchen, right? The back of house. That's where your order gets made. And in our digital world, that kitchen, that's the back end. So yeah, the official term for all this is the server side of an application. You can think of it as this invisible engine that's doing all the heavy lifting in the background. I mean, every single time you log in or buy something or even just save a file, it's the backend that's working away to process that request, keep things secure, and make the whole experience feel totally seamless to you. All right, so let's push open those swinging doors and step inside this digital kitchen. We're going to meet the team because the backend isn't just one single thing. It's actually made up of three key components that have to work together perfectly. First up, you've got the server. Now, in our restaurant analogy, this is the physical kitchen itself. It's the powerful computer, or, a whole network of them, where the application's code actually lives and runs. When you send a request from your phone, this is where it's headed. Next, we have the application. So if the server is the kitchen, the application is the team of chefs. This is the actual code, the logic, the secret recipes that know exactly what to do with your order. You ask to log in. The chefs have the recipe for checking your password. You want to buy something, they know precisely how to process that payment. And finally, what does every great chef need? A well-stocked pantry, of course. And that's our database. This is where all the essential ingredients are kept safe and sound. Your user profile, all your posts, product information, you name it. It's this perfectly organized library of data that the application, our chefs, can grab from at a moment's notice. So let's do a quick recap of our digital kitchen crew. The server, that's the place. The application, those are our chefs. And the database, that's the pantry. The place, the chefs, and the pantry. See? Pretty simple when you break it down like that. Okay, now that we've met the team, let's see them in action. Let's actually follow a single digital order from the moment you place it to the moment it's served. This whole dance is called the request-response cycle. And this 5-step cycle, it's basically the heartbeat of almost every single digital interaction you have. It all starts with you clicking a button. That's the order. That click sends a request flying over to the server. It's heading to the kitchen. From there, the application logic, our chefs, get to work, probably grabbing some ingredients from the database pantry. Then, order up, the back end sends a response back to you, and finally, served. The front end, your screen, uses that data to update and show you what you wanted to see. It's happening constantly. And look, this isn't just some abstract theory. This whole digital kitchen is humming along, running 24/7 behind the scenes of the services you use every single day. Let's look at a few real-world examples. Just think about your daily life for a second. When you're shopping on an e-commerce site, the back end is what's managing inventory in real time and processing your payment securely. Or when you're on social media, it's the back end that stores that photo you just posted and then pushes it out to all your friends' feeds. And what about cloud storage? When you upload a file, yep, the back end is the system that receives it, handles it, and stores it away safely for you. So, okay, it's invisible, it's complicated, but why should you really care about any of this? Well, because the backend is, and I mean this, it is the absolute foundation of our entire digital world. Here's the takeaway why this really matters. Ever used a slow, buggy app? That's probably a slow, buggy backend. Worried about your data getting stolen? A weak backend is a huge security risk. At the end of the day, you can have the most beautiful, slick-looking app in the world, but if the backend isn't powerful and reliable, the whole thing is useless. It's the invisible foundation holding everything up. So yeah, a great way to put it is that the backend is the crucial internal machinery that powers the user experience. It's not just a bunch of code and servers. It's what lets us connect with friends, get our work done, and just live our digital lives. It really is the unsung hero of the digital age. And that really leaves us with one final thought to chew on. As we demand more and more from our apps, smarter AI, instant transactions, huge amounts of data, the pressure on these invisible kitchens is just going to keep growing. So, how will they need to evolve to handle that scale, that insane complexity, and most importantly, to keep our data safe and to keep our trust? That is the big question for the future.